Hey everybody, welcome to a very special episode of Afterthoughts, a podcast where we usually talk about our first and second impressions of movies along with a related topic. But this week, due to some unforeseen work stuff, we are just doing a special episode of the podcast where we're just going to do an extended topic time. We're going to talk about some new trailers that have come out recently for movies that we're excited about. We might talk about some Star Wars stuff and maybe some Christmas stuff. So my name is Joshua Kazemi. I'm here with my co-host Coleman Taylor, who is still in Memphis.
Still in Memphis. So if the sound quality is not that great, again,
yeah, it'll be fine. People can handle it. Tune in next week or tune in 2 weeks ago, and the audio quality is great.
Great.
How's Memphis during the holidays?
I mean, it's great. I mean, same old Memphis. I'm kind of in between Memphis and South Haven, Mississippi, traveling back and forth.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty little nice area in South Haven.
All right. All right, so let's dive into some trailers. Let's do Guardians first. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. What'd you think of that trailer?
I mean, it looked cool. I'm excited.
Uh-huh. Yeah, me too.
I don't really know what it's going to be about. It kind of looks the same as the first one, but with a baby Groot. And so,
right, that's my concern. I'm super excited for the movie, but the trailer is really fun. But that's my major concern. It just looks the same as Guardians 1, and I want it to try to branch out into something new. I mean, I like that there's baby Groot. I like that he's not just fully grown Groot again, that we have to actually deal with the consequence of the first movie. So I like all of that, and I guess we'll see where it goes. But I don't know. From what I've heard about the movie, I was expecting more from a trailer, but maybe it's good that the trailer didn't give us any more.
Well, what have you heard about the movie?
Well, so there's a lot of new Guardians. There's a lot of new Guardians, and we get a glimpse of one of them at the end, the one that can touch and knows what people are feeling or whatever. And then, so there's new Guardians, and then Kurt Russell is playing Chris Pratt's dad, Star-Lord's dad. And apparently that father-son story is really emotional. And I've heard that, it's going to be a really emotional movie. But it looks like, a fun action Marvel movie like the last one was.
Well, why would you play all your cards right away in the trailer?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm just saying, I hate
James Gunn knows what he's doing.
Would you rather they have shown all that in the trailer?
No, I mean, but maybe just like a glimpse of it, just like a dash.
Nope.
I don't know. Yeah,
surprise me.
And then another Marvel trailer coming out, Spider-Man, a couple days later. I'm pumped. I think that trailer looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks awesome, but I'm also nervous. It's Spider-Man.
What are you nervous about?
I don't know. It's in Marvel's hands now, so I'm less nervous, but I feel like something always goes wrong with Spider-Man. I guess not the first one. The first one's usually good, but
the first and the second of the original trilogy are wonderful.
I know.
And they hold up. But what I like about this trailer is that it's like 2/3 of this trailer are like a teen movie. It's like a coming of age movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is awesome. That'll be really cool and a new way to do this. Yeah. But I guess that I'm also a little nervous about how they're going to actually balance that in a full-length movie. I don't want it to feel like two different movies or disjointed. But if it's mostly like a coming-of-age story for Spider-Man, I think that's perfect for the MCU, and that'll work really well.
Yeah, because that's what I was going to say. I think what I'm nervous about in that aspect is that, because I liked the whole high school part and them talking about the girl walking by and things like that, but then so much of the trailer after that just looked like superhero action movie, and so I just hope I'm not disappointed that I'm like, oh, this will be a cool teen movie Spider-Man, but then it's like that for 5 minutes and then all action Spider-Man, which I'm sure will still be nice, but I think that would be really cool if it was also, since he's the only one that's in high school.
Yeah, it'd be great. Play him up. Play to his strengths or his differences.
Yeah.
Be great. How do you feel about Michael Keaton, who played Birdman, is now a Birdman?
It's awesome.
It's great, right?
Yeah, it's brilliant. I love when you can play
Perfect
off your
casting.
old roles. Because it's like such a
And
good
Birdman
joke.
playing off his old role. It's beautiful.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That'd be a fun trilogy.
It's always an awesome joke when it's not technically a joke. It's only a joke because you know it.
Uh-huh.
I know that sounds ridiculous, but...
Well, it's great. But yeah, okay, so I recently made 2 like Marvel trailer videos on my YouTube channel, which you can check out in the description. But I did like the Guardians reacting to their own trailer, and then I did the old Spider-Man reacting to the new Spider-Man trailer, and it was really fun. It's just like a mashup video. But what I noticed from editing 2 new Marvel trailers is that the Guardians trailer and the Spider-Man trailer are like beat for beat almost the same trailer. You know, it's like there's a comedy bit up top, there's a pop song in the middle, and then there's action at the end. I mean, it works. But I just thought it was interesting that they're like beat for beat like the same trailer. I guess you could probably say that about a lot of trailers, but the 2 Marvel ones are pretty identical.
I mean, Marvel's Marvel, you know. They're all the same. Have you watched them?
Except for the Logan trailer is like, what I like about that trailer is it seems very different from all these other Marvel movies.
Well, is it a Marvel movie?
Well, kinda.
Yeah, kind of doesn't. I mean, is it a Marvel Studios movie?
It's not a Marvel Studios movie. Yeah.
I didn't think so. So, of course, it's going to be different.
Although there is a pop song in it. I guess if you can count that Johnny Cash 9 Inch Nails cover song as a pop song, it's still...
Oh, yeah, I'll count that. No, I won't.
That looks awesome. I really hope that movie stays true to the tone that's set in that trailer. Like, I want it to be that movie. I don't want it to be anything else.
Well, you're going to be disappointed then.
We'll see, I guess. I also don't want to have to watch The Wolverine. Do I have to watch that, you think?
Probably not.
Okay, cool. I missed it, and I didn't really care that I missed it.
Wow.
Was it good?
No, but so
Okay.
what? It's got Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. That's not that bad, but I also haven't seen it in a while. Be a perfect episode for this podcast.
Okay. If it comes my way, I'll check it out.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not going to actively look for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how about the War of the Planet of the Apes trailer?
Is that what it's called?
I think so.
You
War
slowed
of
it down,
the
so it's
Planet
really
of the
throwing
Apes.
me off. You slowed it down for emphasis of how ridiculous it is.
It's pretty ridiculous.
I don't know.
What did you think of the trailer?
I kind of like the homage to the original Planet of the Apes, where they're like on a beach, right? That's kind of from the original.
Oh, yeah.
Or is that... No, well, I guess I haven't... Is that from the original?
Yeah, that's the original.
That's what I
Charlton
thought.
Heston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's cool. It's just interesting going forward this time instead of backwards, because in the original and then the remake, it's both already after it's happened and they find out it's Earth, right? And then... But in this one... And in the original one, they had the trilogy that explains kind of how it happened. But in this one, it just started from the beginning and goes to the end. And that's interesting. Because I feel like the whole gimmick of the first trilogy was that it wasn't really in chronological order. But now, it's like, who cares? We know what's going to happen. So here's the... We're just going to show it from beginning to end.
Yeah. But the twist ending element of the first one is what I've always hoped would be in these new movies. And I was disappointed in the last one. The first one was pretty cool. The last one I was just expecting more from, and maybe that's on me, but I don't know. This trailer, it started and I was like, yeah, here we are again. I just feel like it's retreading the same ground. Yeah. But Woody Harrelson, I didn't know he was in it. I like him. I'll check this out from Woody Harrelson. Yeah. And then I actually liked the rest of the trailer after that point. It seemed like different enough. I like that it seems like a good chunk of it is like winter time. It just I don't know, that just seems like a new tone for the movie, or a new element, new scenery, just to change up some element of it. I was like, okay, that's great. If it's different, then I'll check it out.
Did it seem that different? Because I didn't think so. That was my thing. Because I actually really liked the last one a lot. but I feel like this trailer looks a lot like the last one. Even the setting when they're going into like where the humans are, it looks a lot like where the humans were last time.
Well, humans aren't that creative.
No. the apes are just still in the jungle. Their place looks the same too.
One thing I didn't like about this trailer is that Woody Harrelson says, he straight up says, the world will become a planet of apes. And that makes me angry. Because your title is dumb. You can't just pretend that that's not the title. You have to say the planet of the apes, okay? You can't just drop the article because that sounds better. Because it does sound better, okay? It made me mad. It was like you're sidestepping like a big problem with the title of your movie, and that's not cool.
Wow.
I just want them to own up to how dumb it is that they continue to do 4 articles per title.
What are they supposed to do? They're remaking an old movie. They can't just drop the article. It wouldn't be the same.
I don't know. Whatever, man.
Yeah. You don't know. You don't know how to market movies. What'd you think about Transformers 5? I know that's your favorite franchise ever.
Right, yeah. Numb. I'm numb to it now at this point. Like, no reaction. You've like been burned by this franchise so many times. It's just like you're numb to it. It's like frostbite.
Oh look, it's another Transformers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It's I was really the only strong reaction I had to the Transformers 5 trailer was that it was yet another. Like there's another cover of an old pop song in this one that's like slow and eerie and blah 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 blah. I'm just really tired of that trailer trope, and that was truly the most reaction I got out of watching the trailer. The rest of it is like blah 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 blah, whatever. Yeah. But only because I know it's Michael Bay. Like if I saw the trailer and I didn't know what it was. It looks cool because like Michael Bay's movies are perfect for trailers because of the trailer you don't need a lot of plot or character motivation or development. It's just show me the cool things, you know? It's perfect. He's perfect for trailers.
It's true. It just makes me wish that this would be a good Transformers movie. It's like, oh, the trailer, it's not that bad as a trailer. But the movie, I know it's going to be terrible because it's Transformers. It's just so sad. I love Transformers as a kid, and now they're ruined.
I think I would hop back on board this franchise if they start to transition into like Beast Wars.
Ooh, for sure.
Right? That would be cool.
It would be cool. Love some Beast Wars.
Cross your fingers.
It'll never happen.
I don't know. I think we're gonna have Transformers movies forever. So, gotta scrape the barrel at some point.
It's the movies that never end.
All right. Okay. So, what do we got? We got Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people are excited about. I know nothing about Ghost in the Shell.
Well, yeah. You don't like anime.
Yeah, not like real anime, no.
What does that mean?
I like The Last Airbender.
Everyone likes The Last Airbender.
I like the memories I have of Dragon Ball Z.
Don't ruin them by watching it again.
No, I can't because the Dragon Ball Z episode is like 2 minutes of new things and 24 minutes of recap.
Yeah.
Or like charging.
But me and my brother the other day were talking about how, like, be like, oh my gosh, the planet's about to explode in 5 minutes. And then 20 episodes later, Goku's still charging or something, and the planet hasn't blown up or anything.
Yeah, exactly. So, no, I don't like anime.
But this is a very cherished anime for different reasons than Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z was like kids love to watch it after school, but this has always been more of an adult anime, so I think that's why people are so interested. Its plot was much deeper and heavier than Dragon Ball Z.
So does the trailer look good to you?
The trailer does look good. I'm interested to see how they can transition an anime into a movie. I feel like that's always difficult. But we'll see.
Yeah. I'm not like gonna rush out and see it, but if it gets good reviews or whatever, or if you tell me that it's good, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, also I thought of this. The now I'm blanking on the name. The Miyazaki movies.
Which ones? Hayao Miyazaki?
That's anime, right?
Yeah, that's anime.
All of them. Mm-hmm. Okay, I love all of those. Just to clarify.
Or you're just trying to tell everyone you don't necessarily hate anime. There's some you like.
No, I don't hate anime. No, I'm not big on it, but you know.
But I'll watch Hayao Miyazaki.
I'll watch any of those. Okay. How about the Mummy? I got some news to drop.
I'm over it
for you.
Drop the news.
Here's the thing. I'm on board for a Tom Cruise Mummy movie.
I'm not. But go on.
But one of the things I really liked about the original Mummy with Brendan Fraser is that it was like a period piece. You know, I liked that it wasn't present day. I thought that was a cool element of the movie. But this is present day Mummy, and I'm not on board for that. And I am also not on board for, get ready for this. This is Universal's first movie in a monster shared universe.
What?
So there's a mummy, and there's going to be Frankenstein's monster, Count Dracula, the Wolfman, and the creature from the Black Lagoon, and there's like a ton of other stuff. And maybe this is like who they want to do, maybe it's not like set in stone, but they're going to start a monster movie shared universe.
See, but that makes me feel like this isn't necessarily a reboot of the Brendan Fraser The Mummy. Is that like a confirmed fact, or is this just speculation?
Yeah. No, it's a reboot for sure, and it's not connected to the old ones, I don't think. It's like fresh start, here we are.
Then why is it a reboot at all? Just call it... Ugh. I just feel like some things should be left alone and untouched. And that's one of them.
Like Planet of the Mummies or Planet of the Monsters? I don't know.
What do you... Yeah, just like Planet of the Monsters. I just don't understand why make a reboot that's so extremely different instead of just call it something different. I mean, I get if you're using, I don't know, the same character or something, like Spider-Man. You can make a reboot of Spider-Man because you're still using Spider-Man. But this, it's all different. Nothing's the same. It's just
a mummy.
It's just the only thing that's the same is a mummy. And there's been
just the idea of a mummy.
Movies. You can't just call it the Mummy because it's about a mummy.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm off my soapbox.
That's great. So you're not pumped about the Mummy?
Oh no. That's why I clicked it and I was like, what the heck? What am I looking at right now? What about any of the Comic-Con trailers that came out a while back?
What were those?
Let's see. Wonder Woman. There's a franchise you love as well.
Well, I mean, it looks cool, but I will not be fooled by DC. I will wait until it comes out and see how it does.
I will not be fooled.
Sorry, guys. I mean, you gotta, prove to me that you can make a good movie first, and then I'll be excited about your movies. Yeah. But right now, they don't have any goodwill left.
What about... I think this came out at Comic-Con. The Wall.
What is that one?
It's got Matt Damon. It's about the Great Wall of China.
Oh. Yeah. That, to me, looks like The Last Samurai.
What?
I don't know.
Have you watched The Last Samurai?
I saw it a long time ago.
Sounds pretty racist. Is it because it's a white guy surrounded by Asian people?
Yeah. It looks like real serious, and I don't...
It's about monsters attacking China.
The Wall is?
Yes.
Okay, then I need to rewatch that trailer. I might have only seen a little bit. I don't remember there being monsters.
That's why I was like, what are you talking about? It's so completely opposite.
Okay, here's the thing. I've probably seen the full trailer, but I feel like in recent years I've gotten into a point of I'll watch a trailer and then I'll immediately try to forget it. I don't want to know going into the movie. I don't want anything spoiled for me. So I've been trying really hard to not absorb every frame of a trailer You know what I mean? Maybe that's what it was.
Oh,
or maybe
maybe that's what it was. Or maybe you just didn't pay attention because you forgot that it's about monsters.
I'll watch Matt Damon fight monsters.
Uh-huh.
Great.
You're ridiculous.
That's funny.
I'm excited. The last one from Comic-Con I saw was the King Arthur one, and I'm pretty stoked about that. It looks...
Haven't seen that.
You should watch it. It looks great to me.
Who's in it?
What's his name from... Wow, I can't remember what the movie or the show he's in is called. He was in that motorcycle gang show, and then in that movie...
Sons of Anarchy.
Yes, that guy.
Pacific Rim.
Yes. Goodness, look at you. With that memory.
Undeclared.
Yeah. And it's got
I can't remember his name.
It's got other people in it as well. You just gotta go watch it. Just go watch it. It looks great to me. It also looks like it could be terrible at the same time. Like it's just like kind of a cool looking fan movie. I don't know. Whatever. I'll probably still go see it unless it's got terrible reviews.
Speaking of terrible reviews, there's a Pirates 5 trailer.
Pirates 5.
Did you see Pirates 4?
No. I saw like bits of it on TV while it was on, but that's it.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. It's like a little known fact because not very many people saw it. Even though it made a ton of money still, it's still somehow no one saw it. It's weird. But the fourth movie is way better than the second or third movie.
Interesting.
You could almost go straight from 1 to 4, and that's a much better like set of movies.
Oh my god.
So 5, I'm like, okay. 5, we got Orlando Bloom is back. Cool. You know, I like the world of the Pirates movies. So I hope that it's good. I'm not convinced that it will be yet, but I hope that it's good.
You know.
And maybe we can steer the boat, back on track.
Stop. That was terrible. Yeah, I hope so. They really messed up with 2 and 3, especially making them about the same villain, I guess. They're like, because they don't really tie back to 1 at all. Not too much, a little bit, barely. But then they're both about each other. That's never a good move, I don't think.
But that world is so rich. Like, I really like that first Pirates movie. I like the idea of all that stuff. If they could just get back on track, that'd be really cool.
The idea of it. Yeah, I agree.
How do you feel about, like, the Rogue One trailers?
What about it?
How do you feel about them? How do you feel about Rogue One?
Oh, it's going to be wonderful.
You think so?
Yeah, I think for sure.
Oh, for sure?
Mm-hmm.
Confident. Okay.
Yeah. I think even if it's not...
I'm unsure.
Amazing, I think it'll be good.
Okay. I'm unsure because I always envisioned it being like a espionage type of movie, like a spy thriller almost, or like a heist movie. You know, it's like they're stealing the Death Star plans, so it's like this covert op. But more and more of the trailers are like, this is another big Star Wars action movie.
Well, yeah, you want a Star Wars espionage movie?
Yeah.
I can see a more low-key Star Wars movie and that being cool, but I can't see a Star Wars espionage, like specifically like a spy movie in the Star Wars universe. I feel like that's asking too much.
James Bond, you know, not like that, but yeah, I guess just more low-key. Yeah, probably just that. Like, I want to see them like pretending to be Imperial officers and sticking on. I mean, I think there's some of that in this movie, but I want that to be the bulk of it. I don't want it to end in a giant like space battle. Do you know? I just want it to be different enough from the other movies so that this is like its own unique thing. Because if it's too similar to Star Wars, then I'm just going to be like, well, why aren't the characters that I care about in this one? You know, if it's new characters, then I want it to be its own thing. But we'll see. I mean, I have no idea. Maybe it will be great.
Yeah, maybe it will.
That's just my concern.
Do you not care about Darth Vader?
He's not going to be in it that much.
He's in like 4/5 of the movie. That's a statistic I got from Disney themselves. So,
let me ask you, have you had to explain to the people in your lives like what Rogue One is?
Occasionally.
I've had to explain it to so many people because it is confusing. For people that aren't in the know, it looks like it's just going to be another Star Wars movie. And then you tell people, oh, by the way, Rey's not in it. Finn's not in it. None of the characters are in it because this is a spinoff.
No, I haven't had to tell many people that.
I've had to tell a handful of people.
I like how they have to be there in the Star Wars know. You gotta be in the know.
It's confusing. This is like a confusing marketing campaign. I mean, it's brilliant because people are going to go watch it anyway, but it's confusing.
They're going to be so angry.
Man, I hope when I go see it that there's some outraged guy who's like, "Where's Finn?" He just throws his popcorn at the screen. It'd be great. Again, also, I was so concerned about this for Force Awakens. I'm equally as concerned. I want to know if there are going to be wipes in this movie, like the transitional wipes that are in every Star Wars movie. To me, that is like part of what makes a Star Wars movie a Star Wars movie. I love the sideways wipes, the horizontal wipes, the diagonal wipes. Perfect.
You can't have a Star Wars movie without those.
Yeah. So I hope Rogue One still has them. Apparently, it's not. They're not going to have the opening crawl or like. I wonder if they still have a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Hopefully that still. But there's not going to be like the opening exposition crawl.
Yeah.
But I feel like you probably, of all the movies to like, for that to be beneficial, it'd be this one to explain what's going on.
No, we'll get enough exposition. Which is why you don't really need the crawl in the first place, because that's what exposition's for.
But the Force Awakens crawl is awesome. We're talking about Force Awakens next week, but I'll save it for that. But the way that Force Awakens uses its crawl is awesome.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite one.
It is really cool. But, I mean, it's just interesting that they got away with that, but that's really not good, like, movie writing, screenwriting.
Right. Yeah.
You never want to tell your audience, you want to show them.
Yeah, it's a good...
Because if you're in a book, you can only tell your audience. But if you have a movie or a TV show, you can show them.
Yeah, it is. It's like, it's crazy that they've gotten away with it. I mean, it's just like...
It's like a staple. It's like, you look for it. It's interesting.
They turned it into a staple, and they turned it into a strength. And they really do use it for our benefit. Like, it you know, the idea of writing, you know, there's an idea that you start late and you get out early. You get people right to the middle of the action. And so those crawls always make us feel like we're jumping right in the middle of something. There's things that have been happening before we sat down and tuned in. It's like a really great device that they've like snuck in there. Like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and just do this. And you're not going to give us any, you know, grief about it.
Yeah. And you always know you're like in a Star Wars movie. It's so, like, once that title card is there and then the crawl starts happening, like, oh yes, I'm actually at a Star Wars movie even though one hasn't come out in years. This is awesome.
It's so good.
I'm pumped for Rogue One though. I think it'll be good, even though it won't be the spy movie you want it to be with James Bond.
We'll see. If there's at least a segment of the movie that's like that, I think I'll be satisfied.
I don't think there really is going to be though. I mean, I think there will be, but not what you're looking for.
I want like think Mission Impossible 1, the main character has to drop down into a room and grab the Death Star plans, but instead of like being like tethered down the way that Tom Cruise is, it's like a force drop, right? Force drops into the room, grabs the Death Star plans, force lifts out of there. Boom.
That's ridiculous. I'm hoping it just has more to do with kind of what the first trailer or teaser, I guess, was showing, like, that she might be, like, on the brink of being either or. I think that would be interesting. I hope that's not just a tease and that's, like, the legitimate theme of the movie. Like, by being a spy, it, like, messes with her. Like,
to show the Empire in a sympathetic light?
Yeah.
Or, like, at least from her perspective, it's sympathetic?
Yeah.
That would be cool. Yeah. We will see. Do you have your tickets? Do you have your Rogue One ticks?
No, I don't have my Rogue One ticks.
Me neither.
Yeah.
But I know people that have, like, bought... I don't know them. They're people online. Internet people. The internet folk. Who have bought... They have bought tickets for every day of the opening weekend. Like, I'm going to watch it Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night.
Let them do what they will.
That's nuts. I mean, great. That's cool. I mean, honestly, I probably would do that at some point.
I mean, fanboys will be fanboys.
Yep.
That was a homage to a different movie, you know?
A great, similar movie to Rogue One, really. I mean, it's Rogue One on Earth.
Yeah, of course.
I love fanboys.
I know you do.
All right. You want to talk about some Christmas movies?
Let's do it.
All right. What's your favorite Christmas movie? I don't think I know this.
I don't think I have a specific favorite Christmas movie.
Okay.
It's interesting because I don't know. None of the Christmas movies make my favorite list at all. Not that they're bad movies, but none of them are like, I love that. Like, I love watching Christmas movies every year, but none of them are just like my absolute favorite movie. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I really love the old claymation ones. I think it's just because we watched them so much, specifically Rudolph and the one about Santa Claus. Oh, those hit my heart. Just right in the heartstrings.
What about like Peanuts? Like Charlie Brown?
Peanuts is alright.
Oh, wow, okay.
We didn't watch it that much. I'm sorry. What is it? Is that your favorite?
You should watch it now. It's great.
I believe it. I love Peanuts. Just not my favorite Christmas. We watched Christmas Story a lot. I feel like I'm always hit or miss with that. I feel different about that one like every year. The Grinch Stole Christmas. It's a good one.
Which one?
The cartoon, but I mean, I'll watch Jim Carrey's too and have a good laugh.
I love both equally. And I feel like that's not like a common thing, I don't think, but I really like both.
Yeah. I mean, I quote Jim Carrey's Grinch a lot.
As you should. Any good American should.
I like Elf. Who doesn't like Elf, though?
Elf is good, yeah. Elf is good. Maybe like a smidge overrated, but it's really good.
Yeah, but I think it's also because it's a Christmas movie. It's like one of the few specifically comedic Christmas movies.
Oh, wow. That made me think of Christmas Vacation, which is great. It's not on my list, but it's a good one.
Well, what are yours? What's your list?
Well, yeah. See, I don't know if I don't think I have a favorite either. I have a handful that I really like that I like to watch during the holidays. But Santa Claus is up top on there. I really like the Santa Claus. I watched Die Hard last night.
Dang
and it is fantastic.
Die Hard is such a good Christmas movie.
Because it's like you're saying, like a lot of Christmas movies are like fun holiday movies, but as movies on their own, if you sort of are judging them among like regular movies, they don't always hold up as well, you know, because they're fun holiday movies. But Die Hard is like a legit movie that has like a holiday backdrop.
Can't believe you just said that about Christmas movie.
Die Hard is so good, it's that good.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
But I love any Christmas Carol adaptation, like any of them. Yeah. I watched the Jim Carrey one last year. I was like, okay, cool. I'm fine with this because I love that story.
Yeah.
Even if there are so many Christmas Carol adaptations and they're all over the map, but I enjoy at least one moment from all of them. It's just I love Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
The Grinch is great. Home Alone is good. It's a Wonderful Life is great.
Yeah. So you like It's a Wonderful Life?
Yeah. Do you?
I like it.
You don't love it?
No, I think I watched it too much as a kid, and I don't know, as a kid I was like, this is boring. Put on something else. But now it's great.
It is boring to children. That's absolutely.
And it also didn't get great reviews when it came out.
Yeah, because people are dumb.
I feel like a lot of people know that now, but it's only it's because someone forgot to renew the rights, right?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, someone forgot to renew the rights, so TV channels or whatever, they decided everyone could just pick it up and rerun it for free. So everyone did that, and it was on all the time during the holidays, and then that's when it sort of came back into popular culture, and it became like a Christmas classic.
Right.
which is pretty awesome.
What about what street is it? Miracle on
34th Street?
23rd? 34th. Gosh, I just made up a street. Yeah, that one.
No, am I right? Is it 34th? I don't know.
I don't know either. This is embarrassing.
I think it's 34th. Let me check. Which one? The original or the Matilda remake?
The original.
Okay, I don't think I've actually ever seen the original. I've seen the Matilda one.
Yeah.
Wow. It is 34th Street.
She just is Matilda.
Did you not realize it was Matilda?
I know, I got it was Matilda, but that she's just Matilda. That's who she is.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
I just think it's hilarious.
Let's get real.
A role so consumes a person. I feel like there's some other Christmas movies out there that people can be like, you didn't list this one? You're an idiot.
Let's see. I'm going to Google. Here we go. Christmas Story you mentioned. I don't like Love Actually, but, you know. Parts of it are good, but that's the problem with the movie. There's like a million parts to it.
What's Love Actually?
What?
Yeah, which one's that?
Is that a joke?
Mm-mm.
It's the one with a million British people. It's all the different stories. It's like Hugh Grant and like it's like all the different love stories around the holidays, and they're all interwoven. Like Liam Neeson's in it, and everyone is in it.
Nope.
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Well, you can skip it because it's. I mean, it really is like so disjointed. I can't. I don't understand how people like it. It's too many different things.
What about Krampus?
Krampus was so dumb. No, I liked it. It was dumb.
I know.
I don't know. I like appreciate what it was trying to do, like this weird Christmas B horror movie kind of thing, but it's weird, and yeah,
that is weird.
We got Nightmare Before Christmas, which we talked about a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
We got Home Alone. We mentioned Peanuts.
All right. Well, I think we've hit it.
Yeah, I think that's the show. That's our bonus episode, everybody.
Bonus.
Next week, as I mentioned earlier in the podcast, we're going to talk about The Force Awakens. So tune in next week for a better sound quality, and we're talking about our first and second impressions of The Force Awakens in honor of Rogue One. So tune in next week. There's a lot of great stuff in the description. You can check out our Twitter handles are out there. You can tweet at us what your favorite Christmas movie is or what trailer you're excited about. If you want to keep supporting the podcast, the best thing to do is to write us a review on iTunes. That's a great way for us to get seen on iTunes and have more people tune in. And yeah, thanks for listening. I think that's the show.
I think it is. Yeah, man.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. See y'all next week.
See you next week.